Alright. What is up, my people? System. First bit. Start actually trying to record it, like, once I get into the world. Factor. I'm surprised there wasn't, like, cinematic music here. I don't think I have, like, music turned off. Okay. Like, I've played Scrap Mechanic for probably about a year and a half now. I remember watching, like, Han and Scrapman play this a lot, and, like, I always wanted to play it, and then I finally was able to get it, and I mean, it was pretty cool, and I've been waiting on Chapter 2 pretty much since it was announced, since Survival was released. But, okay, so just find a bucket of water, grab all the fire and shit. What's this thing? Free star. Okay, so now. There. Okay. So you don't have that little, like, oh no, okay, it's right there. Alright. Let's go find our bucket. After it's they changed up the map a little bit. It doesn't look like they have all of the. What's this? Flower tea. Oh. They don't have all the extra buckets lying around anymore. It doesn't seem like. Well, maybe I spoke a little too soon. We got some like tomatoes. Always got egg. Seems like there's a little bit of like a issue with the parts right now. They're all like really jiggly. Oh, you know what? It's because I'm picking them up. I was looking at it wondering like, why is it bouncing like that? Something's wrong with the physics. Okay, not bad. Alright. Couple of this stuff. This is gonna fall on my head. Nope. Alright. So now we're getting close to being able to go back and finish up building that vehicle it wanted me to make. Gotta water that. I can't pick it up. I'll go ahead and water it. Alright. See the blue icon in your inventory. That just means you can unlock it for crafting. Just scan it with the schematic bot, and boom, now you can craft it anytime with craft bot. Okay. Interesting. Oh yeah, I should probably put out the fire in my ship first, because that sounds important. I can learn how to make these. Prefer folder. Okay. I don't really know what that means, but let's get these buckets filled up. This all seems fairly similar. I'm noticing that there's no like food or water. So I'm guessing food just kind of heals you up like it does in some other games. Grab that here. Damn. Part like gasoline's still there. Well, how long it's been on fire, I guess. All this random stuff. Alright, I'm probably not gonna keep all of this. Grab so much stuff from up here, and I'm gonna these right quick. Switch the light and I don't really care about that bad. Okay, so we need to go and get the battery, which I believe is just down this way, there. So usually there's more of those crate things around here. Let's see. I'm not seeing any, which is interesting, because usually there's one like back here for sure. But that was in the previous one. The guy over here. Here. Oh shit, you can get more stuff from them now. Crude oil. They changed the way that the oil looks. It used to be like a bottle of oil, now it's a bottle with some balls in it. I will say it's gonna be nice not having to worry about food more. What the hell? I think I've seen a ship. Know that there are other ships. Does scrap metal look different? It looks different. Flower seed, oil, scrap metal. There's another bucket. Alright. I probably should have grabbed. Let me go grab some water. I know up top it's on fire. Actually, no, you know what? I think up there you can just grab it through the fire. You don't need to throw water at it. So. You know, it used to take 3 hits, now it only takes 2. Seems like it's been rebalanced. Oh, what? Jump on me. overall it feels nice. Like, I think it's interesting, but we haven't really gotten into anything too new. Those are unsettling noises. Or I guess actually those are settling noises. Um, Alright, how many bearings left? We need 2 more bearings. This. We got pallets now, and brick. I don't think these were in the previous version. I've never seen those before. Get a lot more scrap metal from those things now. I don't know how to feel about it. Like, I don't know if I'm more scared or less scared of this Pokemon. I think less, just because, like, yeah, they jump at you, but they only take 2 hits to destroy now. It's not that bad. Like, pretty cool. My inventory's full. Alright. Alright, that's fine. I don't even have a base yet. I don't know why I'm collecting all this stuff, honestly. I'm just gonna pop this stuff down. I'm not gonna be having a lot of fun if I have to continuously inventory manage this stuff. I'm just gonna roll this stuff down to be found again at a later date. Are you saying that screw's stuck there now? That's interesting. Dude, I am such a fucking hoarder. Okay, let's go back and restore power and see what it's gonna take to make a couple bearings. Because we need 2 more bearings currently. I wish my shift button wasn't messed up. I have to change what button is on before too long. Because this just doesn't seem to want to work. I mean, it'll work. So I have to fucking mash it in there. Mini craft bot. Reactivated the ship's mini craft bot to the selection. of items is limited, but it's great for crafting basic stuff to start building. Push it. Make a portable craft pot. Make sure I have all these stuff I need to just get my car moving. How many wheels do I got? 2? I make a trike. Or at least try to. I need one of those. Of these. Oh, it's gonna make me build the first vehicle if I choose. I might have to just build a trike later. Just sort that up. Down there. Understand how most of this stuff works. Not that I've never played before. Reconnect the ships on slow. Okay, so now I know where the mechanic station is. Okay. Cool. Main quest complete. Alright. Pause. and pause. Okay, so I need to probably get how many wheels do I have? Let's just go ahead and make the 2 more wheels because I'm just gonna do the mission it's got for me over there. Requires 4 wheels. Alright. I'm gonna press E to open my inventory. I'm playing too much Minecraft. So it did save my keybinds. Oh yeah, tooltip on everything. I mean, like, it's nice, I guess, for new players, but I know what I'm doing. Let's go break the tree right quick. Oh, anything will work. After that. Alright, so now I thought I was just chopping up this tree. Enough wood to finish off the build. Fuck off before I beat you. I think the wheels also used to take up separate inventory spaces. It's nice that you can just hold them all in one now. Or at least these ones. I'm pretty sure that's how it works anyway. Move. Now if this thing runs like a piece of garbage, I'll have you know I can build a better car. I think that's right. Front wheel drive is better with the crack wheels, if I remember. A is the bar. Or A is counterclockwise. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. They want you to do or back wheel drive, rear wheel drive, that's true. I think it works better in front. Yeah. Wow, noise. there's a gas run on. This is gonna be how we're getting down over to the mechanic shop right quick. I'm gonna take a stop over at that one. I mean, I'm sure if you played Scrap Mechanic, you know what I'm talking about. But that first little building you come across, it isn't this one. Usually, like, directly down to your left. Sorry, I had to think about that for way too long. I'm like 20 years old. That's still a hard time with my left and right. That's usually just like whenever I'm putting too much thought into it. Fuck off. You still take like 4 or 5 hits. Might have been 4, but I had a hard time counting how many times I actually hit him. Yeah. I think you're like supposed to come down here before you actually build the vehicle, because you get more of the wheels and bearings down here, I think. I wonder if they added brakes. That would be cool. Oh shoot, what? You can go down below now. I don't think this is. Well, I know this thing exists. That thing. What? Old shirt. Or, no, old school sweat. Oh. I guess that's cool. So now you don't need like a outfit bot, maybe? So there's like ambient creaking noises I'm hearing. Or it like sounds like the building's about to settle down on top of you. Also, they just have like a whole bunch of piles of like scrap, which is cool. I like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, these things give gasoline now. That's pretty cool. You want to get your gasoline and meat. Okay, so fuel, yeah. So that's pretty much what I was thinking. Bro, you were all over the place. Get that flower tea. For the little drink. My shift key is so annoying. Caution tape. A window of some kind. Okay. You get mad about that. Alright. Eat. So it seems that it heals you for like 1 hit from a farm bot. I don't know if the tote bots and farm bots do the same amount of damage or not. I haven't been hit by a tote bot yet. Oh. Seems like they fixed that, because it used to be so annoying to have to try and weasel your way up there. That almost, I almost fell there. Yeah, this all used to be missing, and then you'd fall into the Bro, how? Oh, I missed 2 swings of the hammer. That was what part of it was about to disappear. Where did his spine go? Or his arm or whatever. I'm having to drink a lot of tea. At least you get a lot of tea. So many, like, towers of garbage. Okay. What we got over here? Type pieces. Some shelves that you can take. This. Another bearing and some soil. Tea. Take the middle blocks. Sneak your way around. Okay. I don't know if you're supposed to go up here. It really did not want to let me get up. So. Looks like maybe you're not supposed to be able to get up here. There's some pieces. Oh shit, what's this? Oh, like a tier 2 items. That's plastic. Concrete level 3. Potato seed. Okay. Let's go see if I can make the jump into my vehicle. Yo. Yeah, it sounds like my car in real life. So what the hell are you? Hey. The tomato bot. All these tomato seeds. That's cool. I don't know the cows sleep. Or walk. I thought the vehicles used to like slam their brakes when you hopped out. But I might be wrong on that one. I also feel like this drives a little better than what it used to in the previous version of the game. Alright. Drifting. Back wheels are working hard. something I think that would be like cool if they could add in, which like I don't know how they would do it, but like, have like a differential bearing so that you can have your two bearings in the back like connected to each other with the wiring tool, and like I don't know how I actually know what that would do, so maybe that's I don't know. I'm just talking. It's not up there. Um, yeah. Okay, so we need to get the power, which I think is in one of these. I think two, because it's the one that's got the farm bot in it, or at least it was the one that has the farm bot in it. It still is. Thank you for dying and not killing it. Okay. Why is this bed on the floor? Like that bed didn't used to be there. Interesting though. Wonder what it has to do with the story or whatever. Because like I don't know why else they would have changed it. Damn, it's a lot of stuff. Good. Wonder if this works good as like a tow hitch kind of a thing. So there's one good wheel. If I can find three and build the right. I think there are two around this place. Don't really know exactly where all of them are. Yeah, but like visuals in this chapter are a lot better than what they used to be for sure. I think the night plays a lot better than what it used to. Because it used to be really hard to see anything. Fire. Okay, so they seem to do half the damage. These bots sound different now. Gotta get him located. Okay, I thought I was gonna hit them like jumping at you like a face hugger is just a little bit nerve-wracking. Hey, buddy. I thought it dropped its head. I was like, I didn't know the Haybox dropped heads. Hmm. I wonder what a schematic box does. Oh! Got me as I killed him. Well, I'm not seeing any more tires like I was hoping to see. Oh shit. I didn't think that was actually gonna kill me. Alright. Sucks is that I pretty much have to go back, grab my stuff, and I can't keep going. My inventory was full. Also, my health is so low. I need to eat some of the farmer's tea or whatever it was. Flowers. I wonder if you use like the paint flowers for it. 'Cause I used to never really grab the paint flowers, just like, I mean, I'm sure you can use it to like paint, but I was always like, I don't care that much about painting it. I'm colorblind, it don't matter to me. Crap. Let's place all these buckets. Much out of gas, I think the crap was. Two got four parts. Need two more wheels, 6 and 40. Still focused.
Hello? Wonk? Thank my stars, someone picks up. You know how long I've been trying to reach anybody? Weeks. Listen, something's very wrong with the farm bots. Damn thing's gone on a rampage. Happened just a while ago. I know this wasn't in the guarantee, but I got every farmer on the planet cowering for their lives. No, I don't want to scare you, but it's been getting real hairy. And frankly, we can't keep going like this. I've been a wonk man all my life, and I've seen some things, but I'm about to lose it. We're plumb near out of food, and down to sucking on sunshakes. And let me tell you, those get real old after a while. So please send somebody, anybody. Preferably people with lots of guns. Besides, I bet the company's gonna want all their property back, right? The way things are now, we just can't give it back to you. But you can come get it, soon as you get us out. We promise we won't make a fuss. All right, Mr. Wonk, whoever you are, I'm sending you the coordinates, all right? Please, hurry!
Who's this Mr. Wong? Really do. I really do. Entirely. Find a little bit of beeswax right quick. Good. Here. Yeah, what did I tell ya? That was all I needed. Make 2 tires. I make a trike. Why not make this hard? Sure. Iron kit. Oh, maybe it just looks like that. But, here. This is how I'm gonna do this steering. So I'm gonna have bar right here, because that's that far. I'm actually gonna pull this in. I need to be able to place the seat where it needs to go right quick. To take to make the other seat a better seat for a bike. But do not make it yet. Push the ball, wrench my plans. Wait for the schematic bot. Where does one get a schematic bot? I guess I might just make another wheel and then have like a really wide front wheel. Go find a little more honeycomb. And on one of these here. And I think I heard something about being able to just eat the corn. Pretty cool. Used to not be able to do that. Used to have to feed the cows when they give you milk. Well, it wasn't one of these, but it was this one right here. Alright, that should be enough. Oh, it was this one. Go ahead and grab this too. Seems like they made it shoot out a lot further, so now it doesn't get stuck up on top of the beeswax, or on top of the beehive the way they used to sometimes. I think I'm actually better off keeping it one skinnier like this, having the seat offset a little bit, and just trying to counterweight or counterbalance it somehow. Let me see what I can do real quick. They have that there. I have wheel there. Wheel there. Raise this up a bit. That there. This here. There. 1, 2. 1, 2. Bearing. Bearing. Wheel. Okay. Then you go like this. So if I take this off the lid, stands fine. I'll go ahead and put this here, and this here to hopefully kind of counter that weight difference. Okay, I need to put this engine on it. We'll also have offset right there. Let's see, so now, back to that. Power the spindle front wheel on both sides actually. Right. Now I'll put a little bit of fuel. steering is reversed, but this works pretty well. Just reverse that. I mean, I like this. This seems nice. Just need to get the better thing for it. Okay. Mission tells me it's over this way. It's over here. Not too far. Honestly, a lot more balanced than I thought it would be. Alright, I'm curious if instead of powering the front wheels, how it powering the back wheels. The difference is the drive. That's still pretty nice. Okay, yeah, no, it flips a lot worse though, so I'm gonna keep it powering the front wheel.
Hey! Yeah!
My Bessie bound to get sick. If I could make her
Yes,
pain,
never.
she wouldn't have catch problems. You gotta go be kidding me. Alright, let's get to work. Farmer couldn't just build his own damn pen. Alright. That's probably enough blocks. Let's just go ahead and finish up with this tree, then we'll go over there and place the floor. I don't know how I'm supposed to make those things, so I might just have to go loot it off, like, one of those old places that you can find around the...
Hello!
About to say old places that you can find around the place. That was not nearly enough.
Thanks!
Oof. This seems like a long retreat for some reason. Also, I think that they changed how many hits it takes. It used to be one after you got it down like that. I thought it used to be 2 or 3. Also, I haven't played this in a while, so I could just be completely wrong about a lot of the stuff I killed. I didn't play it for like 3 months because I was waiting for chapter 2 to release, and then like, well, I don't want to commit too much into a world that is going to end up like not being able to be played to the fullest extent of chapter 2. stuff. I was holding off so that whenever I decide to actually play, I actually do a lot more interesting stuff they're about to release. I wonder if they made it to where you can sleep through the night now.
Hi!
Hi. I'm not gonna have nearly enough wood. I need to go out and cut down another like 2 or 3 trees.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Get over here!
What do you need?
No? Oh, no, so no.
Yeah, I know, you don't know. Get over here. For what? Wasting my time. Alright, but I had to kind of just delete some food for your cow because it was in the way. Now, you didn't tell me how I was supposed to make that. I'm wondering, do I need the portable crafter? Alright. I'll be right back over here. I'm gonna go see what I can do to find some of that stuff. Yeah, having a front wheel trike like this is working pretty well. I don't even feel like it does flip over whenever it's front wheel. Only thing that would make it better is having some suspension, really. Get off the side of the road. There's like the ditch pulls you in. Can I build those things? Does not seem like it. Alright, we gotta go and find one of those little abandoned shacks. Beeswax over there. Yeah, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and get some suspension for that front tire at the very least. Maybe a controller so that I can have it set at an angle so that I can turn this into something that looks more like an actual motorcycle. What would be really cool is if I could make an actual motorcycle, but I'll need to figure out how I'm gonna keep it from tipping over before that. I don't really want to rely on the glitch. I'd rather like find a way to do it without one. Okay, hit my vehicle over. Like you usually see on damn. For front wheel drive, this thing's bucking up real bad. You just don't have any suspension, is the issue. Quick tree. Oh. Works a lot better on the road than it does out here. No. That was a skill issue, if I'm honest. That's turning the wrong way. I needed to turn into the lane so that it would correct out, or even out. Like right there. I started to tilt to the right, so I turned right, and the wheel was able to roll in the direction of the lane, bouncing it back out. I'm going over here because this is where I know that I have. Oh. Okay. Yeah. What we're talking about. Let's be going. I know that that's not enough. There's more pieces that I'm gonna need. God damn it. Come on. Yeah. This thing drifts like a dream. You see that? Oh, my head. Oh, my head. I think the engine power is too strong for it to drop it back down to the lowest. It gives a better power output to the ground because I don't have the suspension to keep it from bucking up too much. Yeah, it's a much more stable drive now. Also, there are cows all over the place. There not used to be this many. At least I don't feel like there were. Oh shit. See, that's why you watch the road, kids. I'm surprised I haven't seen one of those little abandoned town setup things. I wonder if they removed them. I don't know how else I'm supposed to get those little handles, because pretty much grab the only ones I've seen so far. Need to go and empty my inventory a little bit. Is it raining? Hey, would you look at that? I didn't even know it had rain. I think that's new too. Rudy's good. Of course, built those in one. What is the schematic bot? I do not know. 'Cause I need to be able to get these in schematic form, build them, or I just gotta go and find more, but I haven't seen more. Oh, was it? Wait, was that not the guy? I thought that was the guy. I was just building that guy farm tent for no reason. Why are there so many tomato boxes? I have plenty of tomato seeds. Unless if maybe they don't give you seeds back anymore. That'd be interesting. It's like trying to figure out how you're gonna find the seeds. Or maybe you have to like convert the tomatoes you get into seeds sometimes.
Hey, you!
Yeah. One, two, three, four, five more of those. Need a lot more of these. I need to figure out where those are. Yeah, because this just has a lot of stuff that I don't have. Herb spot, half wall, shack roof. These here for now. Don't need that either right now.
Thanks!
Take my vehicle and go see what's a little further this way.
Hey, mechanic!
Yep. I'm not.
Bye-bye!
You know what, maybe I shouldn't have eaten that one tomato. Maybe I need it for something over here. I don't know. Let's bump that speed by 1. I think at 2, alright. It's a little bumpy, but it's not terrible. Whew. Little bumpy, but not terrible. Alright. Keep out. Oh, so now it shows you where the crater is. Or at least I assume that's who this is.
Hey, you're the one, aren't you? I think the stars are here. Those bots are smashing up the place. Come on, white man! Show 'em who's boss! Smash them clankers!
Yeah. You okay, buddy?
Thunderation, Wonkman! You sure showed them bots what for. Not that I'm complaining. I know how busy corporate is. But that's why I'm paying my fees. Yes, sir. Hubert F. Ammer knows Wonk gets it done. Now, where's the rest of the planetary support team? Wait.
You look like
So
you've seen better days.
It's just you? No, that won't do. That won't do at all. I'm a tiller and a gardener, not a fighting man. You know, this is the bravest I've ever been in my whole damn life. And everyone else? Well, they're worse than I am. This wasn't supposed to happen. When we bought those bots from Wonk, we thought they was gonna make our lives easier. And they did. So we bought more of them. Had them do all the work. And then something happened and, well, they went all homicide-y. No warning either. One of them just ran its weed whacker against my face. Got away without a scratch, thank the stars. You know, since it's just you here, I was wondering. You seem to have a knack for busting up clankers. There's this gaggle of haybots out by the old homesteads. They like to go out from time to time and attack us. Could you go and clear them out? We'd be so very thankful if you would. You will? Woo-wee! That's music to my ears. Let me know when you got rid of them.
Alright. Can I take your shack? Yeah, I was gonna use it to build something for a cow later. Oh, you're gonna have me build something here for you, huh? Go to the nearby ruin. Destroy all bots. I mean, there's a lot more, like, story to this, I like that. Gives you a little bit more of a direction to follow. Damn. Turning when you're on a hill, though, like, there are ways to get around it. Maybe how much you're up. No, there's not filthy clanker. Oh, skin. Oh, he seems content. See them. Oh god, I'm trying to help him right now. Look, I'll be back, I swear. Later. I feel like it's I wonder if the rain affects how good the tires are in grass and stuff. I feel like I should have been able to make up that hill, but I wasn't. Also, there's a lot more of these little farm islands, or farm, like, this is where the farm bots have the trapped villages. Oh, what you say? We're dog. So now you get cotton seeds when you collect the cotton. That's cool. You used to have to, like, just find them somehow. Now you just get them. I mean, I know you could trade the trader for them. A large POI. Thanks for the direction. Whoa. Alright. Not seeing any loot yet. You're dead. This that I needed. Yeah. I thought it was something that was about to like break out and start trying to kill me. Alright. What you doing up here, boy? Damn. Okay, boss. Oh! Ready for that. I forgot that they do that. There's a lot of new cool little pieces. Actually, there have not been too many hay bots. It's been mainly cook bots. Body seconds, there are a lot of hay bots. And I thought there was going to be a way to go down. I don't know, like good component bits. good amount of component kits. I don't know if those fire extinguishers are going to be good for. It's like fire wasn't like a very common spray in the prior season or chapter or whatever. Maybe it's of more prominence in this one. I do not know. So this is how you get down here. Fight these. Garment box. There we go. So you still have garment boxes even though you get those other things. Really? Respawn.
Hello? Are the bots gone? Thunderation! I knew you could do it! Heck, we could hear you going at it all the way from here. I'll let the others know the coast is clear. By gum, it's good to be out in the open. If only we had something to eat besides sunshakes. Now, I'm not one to complain. Them sunshakes done wonders for my figure, but the others, they want something they can sink their teeth in, see? Something big and juicy. It doesn't need any cooking. Also, the peeler's busted, so it's gotta be something they can eat straight away. Now, what kind of veg has got all that? I know! How about some tomatoes? The biggest, reddest ones you can find. Think you can handle it? Oh, shucks. What am I saying? Of course you can. And besides, we're gonna make it worth your while. Signing out now. See you soon.
Alright, well, I mean, if you're making it worth my while. Those things are professional dodging bots. I thought they were made for farming, but yeah, they just keep dodging me. Chromatic box. I still think I die if I fall from here. Where is pretty? Where is this? Not that. You're pressing the wrong button. Alright. Going up on the packing station now. Cool. Alright. Eat a little bit. Yes, eat to you.
Hello? You at the packing station yet? You are? Thunderation, that was fast. You ever used one of these before? It's so easy. You could do it blindfolded. What you need to do is stop the produce in one end until it's full. When it is, it'll pack them up lickety-split. You just gotta grow it first. Thank the stars, these are Wonk brand tomatoes. They grow in a jiffy. Yes, sir. I pay my fees for wonders like this. Just, mind the farm bot DRM. See, the license agreement says you ain't supposed to grow things yourself. And since the bots went all murdery, they, tend to use force to make sure of that. The deadly kind. Guess we should have read the fine print before accepting, huh? Anyway, make sure to secure your perimeter before you go planting, alright? Good luck, Wonkman. We're all counting on you.
Okay. So I have to figure out how I'm gonna secure the perimeter, whatever that means. Let me go back over, see if I can make some suspension for this. Also, like, where and how do you get a schematic bot? I need 20 tomatoes. So. That is why fuel. Anytime you go on a long road trip, just make sure you have your jerry can with some fuel in it, just in case. Like, driving through Kansas, might be a while before you see a fucking gas station. So if you're not pulling yourself with the front wheel and you try to take a sharp turn, you're tipping. There's nothing you're doing about it but tipping. Okay. Oh. This used to be different. It either gave more or something. These are one to one, these are 2 to 1. Spending component on this is so much better now because it crafts everything at the same time. You used to have to sit here and wait forever to craft anything. These take a component kit now. I don't think that they used to. They might have, but I don't think so. Two of these. What? We're gonna need to go get some glue before too long. But real quick, let's place the chest. Just gonna put some of this random piston. See how much this feeds. So it's the same as the other thing. I'm gonna grow 20 tomatoes, so I'm not worried. I'm gonna grow like all the tomatoes I can. That's 36. I only have 15 soil. What does it take to get soil? Can I make soil? How many times can you say soil before it loses all meaning? So you can now make embers with embers. That's nice. So if you don't want to go out on a trip, make it. That's nice. I like that the big wheels look a lot different from the regular wheels. I don't think they used to have all the extra, like, gray in there. I want to make a button real quick for my horn. Surprised that there's a difference between craft or rusted and scrap metal. Okay. Pretty aggressive meat. Go ahead, gas it a little bit. Let's see how that feels. Oh. Let's see. That is a crazy horn for a little trike. Oh yeah, it drives way better now. Okay, yep, save it. As long as you're quick. So if we give it some more beans, how does this feel? So if you like pre-cook your turn with an opposite steer, it keeps it from tipping so bad. Alright, but this thing, I'm pretty impressed by the trike, honestly. I don't think it was going to be as good as what it actually is right now. Oh. Crap. Okay. So I need to figure out where I want my base. I mean my farm. I don't want it to be too far from the captain station, I guess. I want to be close to it so I don't have to transport everything super far. Let me go find somewhere over in the back. Let me grab the soil. Maybe make a couple more chests. Oof. I need to put an airbag on this thing. Terrible driving. Set that there. Actually use that to make like some drill or something maybe. That up. Actually see, what does it take for some oil? Wood, a bag of soil, and some water. Okay. Pump that up. Pump that up. Really? It's gonna be max. Very like the max is it gonna have like no depletion. Okay, no, so whenever I back up it does. I would hope whenever I go around corners it does. About this way. Let's go. Oh, my neck. It does not turn well when you have that weight so far forward. Probably because how high the forward is. Probably enough fuel. You know what, let's hit max. See how max feels. Oh! Yeah, all that extra weight up front is not great. Let me... Just back up like that. This is not very well balanced. Hope that's not too big of an issue for me. He's way up there. Okay, but I can nudge up a hill now, so that's good. Okay. Very nice car. What? It wants me to build a massive vehicle. Driver's seat's on the wrong side, buddy. No, I know this game is made by people in Sweden. Probably the right side of the road for them. Or the vehicle, I mean. Okay. So I need to figure out how close I am to water. Or I'm gonna go and find the closest water, I guess is better for what I'm gonna do. Oh. I just got fucking... I would have been dead. Let's maybe in reverse for a little bit. I think the wheels used to lock up when you run out of fuel too. There was one that used to make the wheels lock up, I thought. So from what I can tell, this is the closest water source. So did I capitalize on this location? God. No. This has been a difficult journey. Get. That thing. I've noticed like things that sit on a slant don't slide down into the water as bad anymore. Must have seen a cow. Okay. It doesn't look like it's sliding at all. It looks can be deceiving. It could just be moving real slow. But more soil would be nice to have, honestly. Mm-mm. The rest of this, I guess. Fuck, I didn't bring any buckets. I'm gonna find this. I really don't want to break everything and then place it or don't. It's just south, like 600 meters from the food station and southeast from the walk. Is east southeast from the mechanics station. gonna just follow this road all the way down to Oak Ridge. Probably nice.
We'll have
A stronger, or just like overall better, more efficient engine. I don't need these to go with me. These are here. I do have these. Crude oil. Okay, 5 and a couple. Oh, blue is a different recipe now. I don't need clams. Is there even clams anymore? But it is a little annoying that you have to use beeswax on it now. Go break a tree or two. Get some glue and make one of those better chests. Better chest is not buildable. Okay. Oil, bucket of oil. Oh. Water buckets are made out of metal, not plastic. don't know how I'm supposed to get the like schematic bot. Oh, so these ones now can also connect to the big pipes, only in one location. Yeah, that's cool. I'd like to be able to make the motorcycle. That'd be cool. Been recording for 2 hours and 20 minutes. I just want to get this NATO stuff done. Straight into this.
Hey! Why?
This one feels a lot better. Use the water. Just bring it there. There's some pots. Damn. Slam the rabbit hole. Yeah, I think if I had all that stuff connected to the part that steers, it wouldn't tip as bad around the corner. It would shift weight over to the side that's Alright, did I bring the food yet? Heal up a little bit. Gotta pull some stun shake. You up on a little. Okay, so this is also just not great as far as storage goes. Hopefully those better ones are still pretty good. Otherwise, inventory management is going to be a hassle. Oh, that's nice. They fixed the water to splash a lot easier. Come on. What is that? License breach detected. Okay. I've heard that this is very different. This is my first time experiencing the differences. This is... I don't know what's gonna happen. Okay, so they're gonna be here soon. What is that bar on the top of my screen? But three different areas, 2 notches. Is something going to happen? Yep. Hey, back off. So these ones don't drop stuff, except for, like, the arms. Okay, I think that bar at the top might have been, like, the difficulty level, maybe. Like, how difficult the heart, or the thing is going to be based on what all I planted. But that's pretty cool. Oh shoot. What is that where they got something? That's stupid. That's fine. Do I have any more things up here? There's some metal. Just put some metal. Alright. Let me at him. I thought they fell out of the sky, but it doesn't seem like that. A lot easier to fight when they're distracted on other things. Oh. That didn't give me anything. Damn, it drills through this stuff easy. I think that's done. We'll go over and fight this thing up here while I wait for that to grow. I need to get better at judging the distance of me being able to fight. I keep swinging my hand. I didn't know that they fight each other. Why else one of those would be so they do. They can hurt each other. Oh, let me stand. Don't kill me. Damn it. I shouldn't have tried going back over there. That was stupid on my part. A whole 0.6 kilometer run. At low health, too. Just one more way through this. Let's see if there's still plan. They do still have the glue clip. Maybe it's just a different recipe to use the blue clamp. Maybe it's a different thing. Given. I guess they just don't do anything anymore. Huh. to grab the oil. Basically, you just grab the oil. Oh yeah, so you can't just grab the oil from the spins. Little bugs. Fuck was that? Whoa! Not after such a long ride. Why is it so fast? Oh, sun shakes, please. Let's see if I die again. There's not a run I'm looking forward to making. Get all creaky on me. That'll block down speeds. I wonder what they're gonna give me for this. Hey, dumbass. What you got? Stuff? What you got, actually? Sweet. Well, that's alright. Still don't really know how to use those things because I don't know what the schematic dot is. Reminds me of that like guy who beatboxes with his dog. You need to get a much larger farm. Max, this is only giving me 15. 5 plus 4 plus 4. Five. They didn't have any more soil bags there, which was one of the main reasons I wanted to go and look at that. Let's go have a fun little drive around. So I do want to do that. Let's spice up back here a little bit. Actually do that too, alright, nice. Alright. Do a bit of a redesign on this actually. So metal. There. That out. That out. Okay. There's that. This. From down there. So the wheels do seem to lock a little bit. I was gonna say, did it only give me 10? I guess it only stacks to. Not all of them give you seeds. It doesn't say. I had 36 and I only have 30. I got got back about half the seeds I put in. What? There's no license breach. Using small water buckets to stun someone whenever they're trying to fight me. With me. Hey, but it looks like a bike. Could look a little better, but mostly that's just the fact that I'm missing some of that point or the parts for it. Whenever I'm able to put those wheels on a little bit of a lean, it's gonna look a lot better. Where y'all full look at that? Oh, he does drop stuff. Whoa! Oh, also, I did have to spend a couple extra seeds now that I think of it. At least one extra seed. I don't know what threw me, because when I came over here, it was just that one. He was fighting something else. Unless if he, like, got me with a pitchfork and threw me over top of it fighting the pinnacles. Also, I think they made that faster. Just it feels faster. So it takes forever. Alright, let's go drive. I'm liking this bike. Can't wait until I can make it better. Yeah, see, it's not tipping nearly as bad when you're up to speed. Not even lifting off the ground, this is nice. Okay, so it's this engine that auto brakes whenever you take off, like get out of speed. So I knew there was at least one that did that. This bike has been nice. It's more of a trike, but yeah. Oh, ram some bots. Get fucked. Oh shit. Hey, leave my shite alone. I'll show you what. What you gonna do about it? 'Cause now I can't pick it up on the left. That's enough. The little one, you can't put it on the left whenever you got the things on it. And drop that suspension on. Probably not realistic. See what it is. It lowers side. Yeah, this is noticeably harder to tip now that I have the weight of the front being put in the direction that I'm turning. It does need to be set up like that. Just here. There. No. I'm interested in seeing what it's like to have it in rear wheel drive. She pops wheelies. Still tips. But I think it's way less of an issue. Let me drop the speed down there. I'm sure I didn't tip over previously. Back. It's like the Phoenix bike right now. I'll call it the Penetrator. Penetrator, I heard you know it. Stuff used to grow. I'm gonna work on trying to break down a couple of trees because I need to make soil. It takes 100 wood work. 100 wood and soil. And water. Also, I think it gives you more wood from this. It's giving you 20. I think 20 is the number for. There's like a bird chirping somewhere. It is chirp, 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 chirp. Wish I had like a growth meter. I could see how long it was. So what I'll probably do is I'll end up making this the back wheel suspension, get the off-road suspension for the front, and use a controller so that like I pretty much just build it like a straight board almost, but with the steering, and then have a controller that angles it down at a nice angle to make it look like a bike. So I just want to be able to make a actual bicycle style motorcycle. This is cool and all, but it'd be a lot cooler if it was just one wheel in the back, or at least like not a wide wheelbase. I'll have to figure out how I want to do that. I'll probably do like wheels doubled up so that they're thicker, but I'll have to see what I can work out. But I know this is how you do it. You put like the front wheels higher with a lot of weight in the front so that when you steer, you like kind of lean into the steer. So that you don't end up tipping over the other way. I'm trying to catch it. There you go. So that's how you have to water your farm. Is you get 3 splashes out of 1 throw. So if you throw it up in the air, you're able to just kind of like catch at least one of them for the most part. How the stuff watered real fast. Well, this one's gonna be close. Got going. But I definitely think that they made the like farm raid a lot better. Because doing the farm raids previously were just kind of like you had to wait until the middle of the night and then uh, I feel like the AI is better in it, where the bots kind of go more for this. 'Cause usually your vehicle would kind of get swarmed. It definitely seems like they are more focused on trying to take out your plant than anything else. Well, all of these things grow already. We'll go grab some oil. Guess I just can kind of completely get away with the glue clamps. Works because now it gives you a reason to go and get those smaller trees now. Get these scrap wood too for glue. That gives you more use, more honeycomb. What they should do is like use the ability to use honey for the glue clamps. I don't like those things. Do they not drop anything? It's kind of cool. Those are not very cool. this too, I think. Maybe it was right here, I don't know. I'm gonna be right back. Alright. Alright, now these things have grown. Try to pull up. Yeah, so out of 15 I get roughly 6 seeds back. Go ahead and pick up all of this because this isn't going to be a permanent farm solution, it's just kind of where I was for this mission. Go, get. Not supposed to be down here. This bike is amazing, honestly. I like it. Putting it in rear wheel drive after adding head. Whoa. Gotta be careful though. Start sliding and then you try to get out of it, you might hurt yourself. But I think if I let off the gas, it would be fine. I do think that the handling of a front wheel drive bike is working a lot better, but it is fun to just kind of drift around. Well, that's fun whenever it always does this stuff. What do I need that stuff to do this? Basically force built tomatoes. Alright, so it looks like I gotta go down to my house. Get a vacuum pump and or not the mechanic station. Having it in front wheel drive is so much easier. Only because I also just don't have any suspension on the back wheels. That speed up more. More power. And I think having the suspension back here will make this a lot better. Probably also looking at what it's going to take for suspension. Up there. Around. heavy head. I worked so much better if we drop that speed down just a little bit. Had a little too much support for its own good. Oh yeah, this thing handles like a gem. Oh, my head. This is what we want. This is a nice little bike. And it's back suspension. Okay. This. Need one component kit. 3 components. That's nice. No. Blue. Make. Component kit. Two kits. The honeycomb should have respawned on some of the stuff that I already collected. Let's go out over this way, see what's over here. No longer really cool. Really able to declare that. Or you're not really able to do it anymore. There's a potato bot. Wonder if they're gonna give me a gun for this mission. That'll be nice. I also kind of want to put the big wheel up front. Okay. I also don't know if the big wheel is 2 blocks wide or if it's 1 block wide, so that's kind of like what's going to determine that. What are they doing? Go back to Rusted. That takes the extra really good metal. I feel like shift right clicking from one end at a time. Why you gotta do this? Not built for driving in reverse. It's so bad. I need to get the stuff that'll allow me to level it out proper. Right now it's not able to balance right. was fixing to turn for a while. So it's going backwards. This would be a long walk. But then I upgraded my bike, because I might be able to carry this. So this is 2, 5, 7 by 7. Okay. 4, 5. Oh, that's his bench. You got this. Ooh. That's how you do it right there. Honestly, putting it on the front pile is better than putting it right here. Okay. Alright, so I gotta talk to you.
Hello.
Okay. Crap spud gun. Make it. armor back to get that.
I gotta tell you, Workman, those tomatoes were a breath of fresh air. Yes, sirree, all red and juicy and big as a wok's head. Should last us a while. By the way, the scrap gun you just received, I gotta warn you, the crosshair's bent, and the launcher can barely send them spots flying. But hey, it's that or nothing. Now, I hate to ask you for another thing after everything you've done for everybody, but it's sort of a personal request, you understand? Not the kind of thing I could tell you over the phone. If you could hop on by, I can fill you in. No pressure. You coming yet? No pressure, of course. See you soon.
Alright, I'm gonna save that for another time.